Oh shit. Nice Aurora's roar you got there. How's it going? Thanks for 80 months. That's a long time. Thanks. Which one is desktop one? This one? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, hold on. Just make it bigger, and then I'll close this a little, and then close this a little, and then that's perfect. Cool. And then move it down. Hey, 6 years with the S word. Nice. That I didn't know you could do that, actually. Moderator anniversary. Thanks for 80 months. That's very nice of you. I don't consider myself a professional streamer in the slightest, but technically, if you make a hobby and you get paid to do it, you're no longer an amateur, so somewhere between amateur and professional, I guess. whatever the middle area is called, I guess. All right, can you guys hear me okay? How's the volume? Check. All right, let me turn it down just a smidgen. All right, so I went to CEO this week. I wanted to clip like a small like recap video just in case, I don't know, my grandma checks my YouTube or something. My dad might, maybe. All right, that's probably good, right? So I went to CEO in Florida. I drove down there last weekend. I left Thursday morning late. Like I packed up a bunch of stuff, but I didn't feel like going down to the car or leaving stuff in my car. Like I live in an okay neighborhood, but people still get their cars broken into sometimes. So I didn't want to leave anything in my car or have somebody notice that I'm packing my car full of shit. So I did most of the packing the night before, but I didn't actually bring anything down to the car, and I got kind of a bum arm. Like my wrist still hurts from work when I fell, so I did it all in the morning, and it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, just because I gotta bring myself and DeVito and food and supplies, like backup supplies in case his lights break and stuff like that. So I kind of packed the car maybe a little too much, I don't know. Anyway, I made this delicious meal, and we had the most horrible hotel of all time, so the fridge broke while we were there. So like I had half of this I brought with me because I cooked this the night before, and then it went bad in the hotel room. So it sucks because when you travel with DeVito, you have to find a hotel that takes pets, and specifically a hotel that is okay with lizards, and they're pretty rare. So this place will take whoever, because it was extremely grungy and dirty. It was pretty terrible. It's probably the worst hotel I've ever had. And I've had some kind of bad ones, but oh yeah, my food went bad. It's kind of sad. Anyway, I loaded up like all the pictures that I took, and I figured that'll probably be a good backdrop for my Orlando recap, I guess. I picked up Rich, and we made we made like every stop when we ran out of gas, which is like 300-400 miles, somewhere in there, and bathroom breaks for the most part. So it took us like, I think we left his neighborhood around like 9:30, and we didn't get to Orlando till like a little after 12 at night. So it took like almost 13. How many is that? 12 hours would be to 9:30. That was like 15, maybe 15 hours the first night, with too many stops, I think, and we left kind of late. But I don't know. I think we stopped somewhere in North Carolina, and they had slot machines already in the gas stations. I just thought that was kind of cool. They had boiled peanuts, apparently, were the common fancy item to sell at gas stations, like boiled peanuts with like different seasonings and stuff. We didn't buy any of that. He got some like crunchy nuts that were fine. There's a lot of this restaurant. It's a small chain, I guess, called Cookout, which I had never heard before until we actually drove down there. Apparently it's a thing over on the eastern shore of Maryland, but there's a bunch of them like lining the highway. Pretty much we just took 95 south all the way from Maryland to Florida. It goes all the way down into Miami on the corner. This restaurant was cool. Like this restaurant, I've never tried. I should try boiled peanuts next time then. I don't know. I've never tried them. I just get peanuts at like baseball games. But Cookout was really good. The Cookout tastes like when Wendy's used to taste good. That's what the Cookout reminds me of, because they have like good buns, and the meat is actually, it literally tastes like they packed a little ground beef patty and cooked it, and that's it. No preservatives or brine or whatever like Wendy's does now. But when it's right, it's good. I'll have to try boiled peanuts sometime then. I was thinking about getting some, but I already packed like a bunch of snacks to bring with me, so I didn't spend so much money on the road. But I'll have to buy some next time, I think, and see, because they had it like fresh, like in a crock pot, like at the gas station. It was kind of cool. But Cookout was cool. They do actual real burgers and little sides and stuff and milkshakes. It was cool. I got something called Cheer Wine. It's just like cherry Coke mixed with like Mr. Pibb or root beer or something. It was okay. I think it was too much sugar for me. Stopped in South Carolina, used the bathroom. They had some nice rest stops every once in a while. They weren't as frequent as like my trip up to Chicago, when you go through like Ohio and Illinois and all the states along the Great Lakes. There's a lot of rest stops, but for the drive down south, they're a lot fewer and far between. Like, they don't spend as much money to make nice rest stops. This place was nice though. Actual clean bathrooms and stuff. There's the child. Finally stopped at the Holy Land, Buc-ee's. Slow fried garlic. They had one with normal, and they had one with sweet and hot. It was like cayenne and brown sugar or something. I don't remember. I didn't know. I wasn't feeling brave enough, so I didn't try the gas station peanuts. I probably should have though. Filipino adobo. That sounds good. Buc-ee's had real brisket, like actual brisket in little sandwiches, and the prices were really good. Like, Buc-ee's does all their own products, and the prices were probably better than Maryland gas station prices, honestly. Like, these little sandwiches, like $3 or $4, they were hella good. I'm glad we stopped. I'm sad. I think they might give money to Dumpy Donald's, but I don't know. I stopped there anyway, and it was I think it was still worth it. Like, they're pretty cheap and good. I got a glow-in-the-dark shirt for Peter. I hope he shows you, Josh, because the thing's pretty sick. I got him a glow-in-the-dark Buc-ee's shirt. It's pretty cool. I should have got one for myself. I got myself some swim trunks because I wasn't sure if we'd be able to swim at the hotel. We definitely were not. It is not that kind of hotel. These lizards were outside the hotel. I don't know. I was going to look them up and see what kind of lizard they are. Hold on. Let me see if I can Google Glass this shit. Hold on. Give me my lens, I guess. Lens? Camera. All right, lens. What kind of lizard is this? A crested anole. Cool. Distinct fin-like crest running along the top of its tail. Oh yeah, I guess so. All right, cool. Anyway, there are a bunch of these all over the grounds for the hotel. Yeah, so anyway, staying with Danny is terrible because you have to find a hotel that's okay with lizards, and most of them aren't. Even the ones that say pets, but call about specific questions, and then you talk to somebody at the front desk and pray that they're okay with lizards, I guess. This place didn't care because they're dirty as hell. We got like a lizard friendly hotel like 5 minutes from the that's to sell you car insurance type of lizard in a knoll. I thought the Geico was a gecko. He was fast. They were super fast, and they didn't hang around for very long when they made eye contact with you. But anyway, yeah, so I got a hotel like a couple minutes from the venue. It was the only one in the area that picked up the phone and said they were okay with a lizard staying in the hotel. I think the front desk lady said that somebody else there had an exotic pet too. So I was like, okay, well, if they got one, then I got one. We'll be okay. I don't know. CEO was cool. I've never been there before. The wrestling ring is just like a slap in the middle of a ballroom. I'm sad. I think they did like actual wrestling one year, but they didn't do that this year. They just had they had that comedian duo from Japan that does impressions of the Street Fighter guys doing sound effects. They were kind of funny. I saw them walking around too. They were taking a bunch of pictures of people. It was cool. The arcade was probably my favorite. I didn't get as many games in as I wanted just because my wrist hurts, but I still like watched some other people. I got on Soul Calibur 2 for a while. I did pretty well on the Soul Calibur 2 machine, honestly. Maybe the guy I was playing against didn't know how to play. I don't know. But they had Typing of the Dead on arcade. I thought that was cool. They were doing 2-player. I didn't get to try because it was always busy. Whenever I went by the Typing of the Dead, it was always busy. I should have stayed in line or something, but I don't know. I was kind of more focused on just taking it all in. This was like a train game, Denshade Go. You have to like pull levers and switches and stuff. I watched somebody else playing for a little while. It was kind of cool. What else? I think the arcade was bigger than Combo Breaker. Denshade Go. It was cool. Look, there's like side screens with like people waiting by the tracks. As you played it? All right, good. Yeah, this game was cool. I'll have to keep an eye out at like the next event I go to and see. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to afford driving to an event, but I would like to try this at some point. I think that'd be cool. Whenever I walked by this sign, no one was taking pictures in front of it. I just thought it was funny. They did like some staff stuff with it, but Jabali. I bought like 2 rhythm related things. They did have like a bunch of rhythm games there. I got on Extreme for a bit, but my knee still hurts. So I only played 3 songs and my knee was like throbbing. So I was like, no, I can't play DDR for a little while, I guess, while I'm waiting for my knee to heal. It kind of stinks. It still feels like a little stiff. It only hurt like when I was doing jumps, but stepping around wasn't too bad. So I should be able to walk when I get back to work. I don't know about my arm though. Yeah, I got some arrows for my stick finally. I felt that was way past due to put some arrows on the stick. The restaurants were a little fancy in the hotel, which I kind of expected, but the prices were nowhere near as bad as Vegas, so I was kind of happy about that. Like this was like only a couple bucks above normal appetizer price, and it was super good. This is like real Mexican cornbread with like I don't remember, some spiced butter and some honeycomb on top of the butter. This is really good. I really liked it. That's probably why I took a picture. I snapped a photo of Yipes and Justin Wong walking around because they were wearing their Street Fighter costumes. I thought that was cool. I didn't feel like bothering them though. Every time I walked by Yipes, he would just look at. He was always like looking at his phone, so he wouldn't make eye contact with the people walking around. Probably so he didn't get stopped so much because he was trying to spend time with his lady. I thought it was funny. Like he'd just be like face deep in his phone, not looking at anybody walking around. It's kind of funny. This is that Gundam game Josh was going on about. I think this was also never free. I probably could have waited and gotten on a spot, but there were a lot of people playing this. It's cool. I think it's 4-on-4. And then this station over here on the right, they let you like move the camera around and stuff to focus on different players or like different areas of the battlefield. Oh, it's 2v2. Okay, yeah, I didn't watch it that closely. They had 8 setups, so I guess they had 4 separate matches going on. That's cool. This game was kind of neat. It felt like Armored Core PvP kind of movement wise. Oh, the pinball I stopped at. What did they have? I can't really tell. This photo's blurry as hell. Sorry. Pokemon. I don't remember. Godzilla. Some medieval knight kind of. This one's real common. I don't remember what it's called. It's like a medieval knight on the front. One of these was Deadpool. I don't remember the other 2. I was on Godzilla for a while. The Godzilla machine was really sick and I really liked it. It had a bunch of movie clips that would come up and like Godzilla would step in and like save your ball by saving baby Godzilla, tossing him around. Oh, that was cool. The Pokemon game was terrible. I really hated it. I'm really sad about it because the magnets were egregious to me. Like I got really pissed with the movement of the pinballs because the magnets were super strong and like on random parts of the board. So the Pokemon game made me really mad. It was kind of funny that there's a little Meowth balloon over here at the bottom right. And you could like get into a mode where you could hit it a bunch and get some points. But I hated the Pokemon pinball game. It made me mad. So what else? They had like over here. Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah, over here they had They were doing like a super turbo tournament, and I think later on they were doing like a third strike tournament on like dedicated cabs over here. I saw Jabali competing in the turbo one for a bit. And then my Soul Calibur side tournament was over here, and there were more side tournaments in the other corner. They had a bunch of setups. They ran out of some setups though. Like we had to pack up our PS4 setups right away when we were done doing Soul Calibur, so somebody else could start running their side tourney. Rich was chilling watching Street Fighter 4, so we watched Punko and a bunch of other people play. Punko did El Fuerte, and then he switched over to Seth later. I hate Seth, but I really liked watching him play El Fuerte. I thought that was cool. Also, I miss Vega. I wish Vega was in 6. I'm sad that he hasn't made it in yet. I hope he's in next season. Him and Makoto would be nice. I'm not gonna hold my breath though. I feel like they probably make more money selling pretty girl costumes. So Vega counts as a pretty girl though, doesn't he? I don't know. Street Fighter 4 was fun to watch, I guess. There's me and Rich. Peter was taking Polaroids of everybody. That's nice of him. I didn't have any film, and I didn't feel like buying any when I brought my Polaroid, so I'm glad Peter was more prepared than me, mostly. There's the child happy in the hotel room. He seems fine. I was a little worried about him eating hotel roaches because they could have parasites or chemicals that could make him very sick, but he's hella disabled, so if one got into his container, hopefully he wouldn't be able to catch it. I cleaned it pretty well and I didn't see anything in there, so I think he's fine. Just worrying about him. I watched some Power Stone for a bit. I like this light up sign. I just thought it was cool. Power Stone sign. This was Soul Calibur 6. Who's here that I recognize? There's Omega. A Quasi Quartz knocked me into losers immediately. I'm mad because they seeded me against some no name for round 1, but then people signed up late, so they moved everybody around, so they had me against a Quasi Quartz like right away, and they beat me 2-0. It was pretty bad. They had pretty solid, just like play solid Tira kind of play style. This dude, I think his name was Dime. He had a really good Valdo. I liked watching him play. This was another Astroth player, and he doesn't have full combos, so he pissed me off. This dude, I think their name's Nemo, and they do commentary. I don't remember who they play, but they were kind of cracking jokes. They made me laugh. I added them on Twitter. Pretty funny. I don't remember who else. This must be like partially into the tournament. There's Incendiate. They won the whole tournament. Like usual. I think they've won like 5 or 6 Soul Calibur tournaments. Evo, Combo Breaker, a whole bunch. They still play pretty frequently. I think they play a couple other games too, like Granblue, and do pretty well. Who else is here? I don't see him in the picture, but Ferromontress was there. I guess they had taken a couple month break or a couple year break from Soul Calibur 6, and they've been competing again lately. So I got some casual sets in with him and Unlucky, another pro player I haven't heard of, and they're both really good. They gave me some nice tips, and it was nice to commiserate about having to play on PS4 after, you know, playing at home on PC. It was funny, but I really enjoyed my Soul Calibur 6 run, playing casual with those two specifically, and also so I lost to Aqua's Tira, and then I won my Astroth mirror match. That guy rung me out twice, and I was gonna get pissed if I had lost, because they didn't know how to play footsies with Astroth at all. And then I lost my third match against who was my third match? I don't remember. Was it Ivy? I don't remember. Hold on, I can look at my my rankings. Did I post them? There we go. J Dragon, yo. Who the fuck did they play? I don't remember. I think they were... I don't remember who they played. I don't remember. I'm sure Rich, I hope Rich recorded some of the matches because I could watch them later maybe, and maybe take some notes if I feel like it. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed my Soul Calibur 6 run. I stayed to watch top 4. They streamed top 4 on some channel, so I stayed for that and watched it. It was nice to watch the end of a tournament. I don't think I've done that for a while. I think I missed the end of Soul Calibur last time for something. So after that, I was just walking around and I caught some of the cosplay contests. It was kind of cool. They had a Faust. I really liked this ogre cosplay. I thought that was pretty sick. And then Chun, Cammy, I don't remember who this was. There's some other people coming from the other side, but there's a better photo with like all the cosplay people together. I guess I was waiting for Soul Calibur, for the Soul Calibur tournament to wrap up, so I was watching this Naruto platform fighter. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool because I actually know who these characters are now that I've been watching the show. I'm up to Sasuke and Kakashi were fighting earlier today. They're trying to get him to not be an evil little shit, and it's not working. It's just funny. That fight was kind of terrible though, because they just put a bunch of filler in between every 2 scenes. Went to a burger spot, got a guava beer. It was pretty tasty. Yeah, I don't know. I think guava, when it ferments, gets this sour kind of taste that I don't know if I'm a fan of. I think I like non-fermented guava much more than lightly fermented guava, so still decent though. Better than a regular beer, I guess. Played some Extreme. I got mostly Bs on lights, which I'm a little sad about, but they had like one busted arrow. One like half busted arrow, so I'm not too salty. Yeah, the Godzilla machine was pretty sick. Ibira is my mortal enemy. The crab. I wasn't able to beat this stupid crab on the Godzilla machine. This machine was pretty sick though. I had a good time playing on it. Yeah, the magnets weren't too bad. I got up these ramps pretty frequently. I'm still not very good at like aiming my pinballs, but yeah, I like this arcade, this pinball machine. It was pretty sick. When Peter got off work, we hit up the arcade and he like ran a bunch of sets in Marvel and he did extremely well. He really knows how to play that game. Gundam game is playable online via RPCS3. I'm down to set that up this weekend if you want to try. Hold on, I took a picture of his win streak. He got a like 8 or 9 game win streak until somebody who actually competes in this game got on with like who'd they have? Sentinel, Storm, and I think the third they had Ruby Heart. So it was nice to see like a good Ruby Heart player because I don't think I see that too often. Turning on Friday, birthday on Saturday. All right. I mean, I'm off all week, so I'm free tomorrow. And what's today? Wednesday? I'm off all week. I'm free tomorrow and Friday too. If you want to play, hooky from work, you can Tokon. I'm gonna wait for the patch. I want to play some Star Wars, I think, but after the patch, I'll hop back on. They said they're supposed to patch it later this week. So, but yeah, I'd like to do some Tokon too. I watched Justin Wong playing Storm, and I tried the character for like 2 seconds. I was like, I don't know how this character works, and I'm definitely not going to be able to figure them out before CEO, so I didn't even try to learn them. But I watched Justin play, and just the way you have to do combos with Storm is pretty interesting. I really like it. She could be a potential pickup later after I learn the basics of the game, I suppose. Watching Peter play Marvel was pretty sick. I had a really good time just watching him beat up other people round after round. There's Rich. We went to go see his parents. They live north of Miami by a little ways, so we went to go see him. It was kind of nice. It was nice to eat some like home cooked food. Like, you know, I see my mom every once in a while, so I guess I should be more grateful. But I don't know. I had a nice car trip for the most part. I forgot that like my car shakes a lot, so if I don't insulate the tub that he's sitting in, he shakes around a lot. So like on the way down to Florida, he shit like 3 times because his stomach was getting all vibrated. So I gotta like make sure I remember to insulate his his tub. I didn't think about it till after we already got down there. So on the way back, I brought like some sleeping clothes and some sweatpants that I didn't wear. So I put those underneath his tub. So it wasn't just like he was still shaking a little bit like the whole way back up, but it wasn't as bad as on the way down. Because I don't know, my car's getting a little older. I got to replace some steering parts. Maybe that'll help it drive a little more smoothly. Oh, I played this dude, Swami Tsunami. I was chilling on Inuyasha. Not Inuyasha. I was chilling on a Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game, and they came up to me. They're like, hey, you want to play some? I used to watch this show and play this game. I was like, sure. So we both tried to figure out how to play. Travel Jacuzzi. You know, I've been thinking about getting him like a little miniature pool or something, just to chill in. But I don't think he likes water too much. Like, he'll drink it, but I don't think he likes when I give him a bath. I can't tell whether he's trying to dig or trying to swim or trying to get out. I think he's trying to get out, but maybe I can get like a little foot bath and throw him in there. I just gotta clean it really, really well before I actually use it for myself. But this dude was cool. We played. I got a bunch. I can show you guys. I bought some stickers from him, and I really like this artist. If you guys need stickers and feel like ordering some or checking them out at the next whatever thing you go to. Let me show you what I got. Can I tap for more options? Webcam. Use new camera. This work? All right, yeah, sort of. Hold on. Go like this, and then go like this. Zoom out. And then make it bigger. Hold on, make it bigger. Like this. All right, yeah, I bought a Ghidorah and I bought a keychain with Blythe. Is it double-sided? No, not really. Just mirrored. Okay. Got a Venom. Hold on. Fix it. Like this. Venom. And Biolante. And Granny Cat. And a Wolfwood. I don't know what to put these on though, because Venom is sick. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what to put them on. Like, I have a water bottle that needs stickers, but these feel like not as heavy duty, so these will probably wear out, and I don't want to wear them out on my freaking work water bottle. So I might maybe take one or two and put them on my water bottle, and then take the rest and put them on something less that gets less wear and tear, I guess. Granny can probably go on my cooler, I think. But the rest of them, I don't know. I haven't figured out where to put them. I just, I liked him. I wanted to support this dude. He was cool and friendly when he played against me in the Yu Yu Hakusho game. That's it, I guess. All right, hold on. Switch cameras back. This one. And then like this. And then like this. And then go like this. And then move myself back down here. I got this shirt too. It's got DDR machines on it. I didn't realize when I bought this shirt that I already follow this person on like both Instagram and Twitter, because I was looking for him and I was like, oh, I already follow him. Haha. I think their name's like D Slugs. But yeah, I like this shirt though. The colors are cool, but it's just like a small DDR comic. Well, DDR/arcade cab comic, I suppose. Oh, I've got more options for the webcam feature on here. That's cool. Close that. Can I'm gonna unplug this. No issues. All right, good. Oh, my charger's downstairs. Whatever. So yeah, this artist is cool. They got a whole bunch of stuff, anime and fighting game related. I like their art style too. It's pretty good. Oh, here's I sent this Godzilla collection to Rich because they were looking for I think he's got a friend that likes Godzilla, so he was looking for some merch with Godzilla stuff. I don't know who this knife head guy is, but that's pretty sick. Also, baby Godzilla smoking a joint. What is this? Oh, this is we went to Rich's parents on Sunday, and then we came back to watch Street Fighter Finals. We missed the end of Tokon. I was a little bummed about that, but that's fine. Like, we had a nice drive and got some delicious food to eat, so I wasn't salty. Speaking of salty, I tried Popcorn Baron again just because I was starving. We didn't leave after we got back, but I was kind of hungry. I probably should have like gotten some leftovers from Rich's parents or something. These guys are like, I think they overseasoned. I think they overseasoned their popcorn and charged too much. I don't think I'm gonna get them again. I think I'm just gonna leave and go get real food next time. Oh, CEO, you gotta pay for parking too, so I was kind of bummed about that. We had to pay like 18 bucks every time we went there to park. So essentially, we'd go and we wouldn't. I was just praying that DeVito wouldn't flip over.
Brother, this guy stinks.
So, you know, I spent like 160 for late registration and then an additional 54 in parking. And one time no one was working. Well, we got there late, and one time no one was working for letting people in. But I eventually I figured out how to like go through the menus. They had like a touch screen. You had to like go through the menus and like pick CEO parking to get half off. Else it was like $36 a day for non-hotel guests to go there. It's like $10 here during Evo. I think Evo, I snuck DeVito into a hotel I wasn't supposed to and just walked over. Free when you ride the Muskrat Tunnel. Why do you call it the Muskrat Tunnel? That's kind of funny. The drive wasn't our hotel was like 5 minutes, so it wasn't super bad, but we had to wait to get in, and we also had to walk up to the hotel. When I feel like Florida was worse than Vegas, dude. Like, Florida was like 100 degrees and muggy. Oh, because this Elon Musk tunnel? I didn't know that. Gross. Florida was worse than Vegas. I think I can officially say I'd rather take Vegas weather over Florida weather. It was really oppressive. It was like, I'm glad my AC works. Like, this is the first car I've had where like the AC works 100% of the time. All my other cars like either barely had AC or didn't. So I'm glad for my working AC. But we still had to walk from like the parking lot to the venue. Parked at Resorts World across the street for free local, then 7-round trip through the tunnel. That's not bad. There was like a shuttle service, but I couldn't even imagine like waiting around in the heat for like 5-10 minutes and then riding a potentially non-air conditioned shuttle to get to the hotel. You go through a casino so you can gamble on your way out. Haha. Yeah, I think I'd take Vegas weather over Florida weather, to be honest. It's too muggy. It was like 20 degrees cooler up here in Maryland. It's still hot, but like it was much hotter down there. Me, Peter, and Rich, I trimmed my beard too much and I look extra fat. I'm not happy about it, but whatever. It was nice to see Peter for a while, I guess. I guess that's it for my own personal photos. I guess I didn't take a lot on finals day. We mostly just did Street Fighter Finals and hung out with Peter and then left and saw Rich's parents. We're bringing disposable cameras. I didn't have any film for my Polaroid. I didn't feel like making a Target trip to buy some. But I need to like find some on sale or something. There's gotta be like somebody who carries Polaroid boxes on sale. We hit up Buc-ee's again on the way out of Florida because we needed gas. So hit up a second one. We got like brisket breakfast sandwiches. They were hella good. A little small, but pretty good. Boy slept in the car. I tried Okizeme Coffee Company finally. The beans were really good, but this guy was hella pricey. I'm not going to order anytime soon. The best deal is ordering 3 bags at 20 bucks a piece and getting a free wood carving of his logo. But I don't know. The coffee he was serving in the venue was good too. So I was glad for that, except I paid $7 for a cup. He still had like a shitload of people buying coffee cups from him for $7 a pop. Drawing from a bag for who develops what randomly? That's funny. I gotta ask Rich. There's one picture that I didn't get a picture of. One Polaroid I didn't get a picture of that Rich has got in his wallet somewhere. So I gotta ask him to post it. That's it. Oh, this is that dude, Swami Tsunami. Nice art. Yeah, a bunch of pretty girls, I guess. But some cool stuff too, like fucking the man. What else? I wanted to flip through this dude's photos. Yeah, Victor. Oh yeah, Magneto was pretty sick. What day is this? This is day 3. Hold on, we should start on day 1, I guess. What do we got? Some vendors. Somebody with a Red Bull backpack. That's kind of cool. Peter said that people just go up on stage. No, Rich said he was watching some tournament and the Smash players would come from their stations and they go over to like Uni and Blaze Blue and like steal the Red Bull while the players are on stage and then go back. It's just funny. I didn't know that they gave away the Red Bull for free. I still would go up like while people are playing and take Red Bulls. I'd wait at least till the round is over. But apparently the Smash players were just like taking them. Taking them like constantly. Yeah, just the Red Bulls, I guess. I mean, I like disposable cameras. I'll take pictures. I'll just give me some money to buy some Polaroids and I'll bring my Polaroid camera. And do that. You ain't gotta spend money on a disposable. I'm not buying Popcorn Baron anymore. I think it's too intense and too expensive. I should have tried the plain flavor. That might have been better. Should I just like flip through? Oh, they had Mahjong? Haha. Oh yeah, there's a trading card game room. I didn't really go in there though because I didn't want to get sucked into buying cards. Let's see what else. Oh, they had a DDR World Tournament, but they're pretty much always running tournament during normal people hours. So since I didn't actually stay at the hotel, I didn't get to try the new machine. You saw that TCG room? Too expensive? Yeah, I think so. There aren't a lot of options like close to the venue. You had to like walk like 10 minutes up to the food court, and then it's like expensive restaurants and a Starbucks that's minimally more expensive than a normal Starbucks. There was like a hotel convenience store also with like an ice cream station. We went there for ice cream one time. The ice cream was actually pretty good. I'm sure their normal prices were not that great. I didn't try Step Mania. I didn't try any of these. I got off of one round of Extreme and my knee started to hurt, so I got off. Side Games was there with a booth. I didn't check it out. I didn't try. They had like a local root beer place. Oh, here's a better picture of the pinballs. What does he got? Venom. Oh, Black Knight. I think I've seen this before. And Deadpool, and I still can't tell what the last one is. Pokemon was terrible. I don't recommend the Pokemon pinball, unfortunately. Oh, Rich and I played one of the indie games for a while. Oh yeah, the Guile cosplay was pretty good. Wild Bills, yeah, I didn't try it. They were selling like collectible mugs that you go back for refills for. Black Knight is solid. I don't think I've tried it, but I've seen it a bunch. You still have their mug? Bring it to the next local so you can fill it up then. Yeah, I got one CEO shirt. I like this shirt. I'm not a big fan of like yellow shirts, but I really like the design, so I got it anyway. I didn't buy too much, mostly just these stickers in front of me and the shirt. And then I got Rich a keychain, and I got my friend Phil a keychain. I got the Blythe keychain I got is from this one, Kawaii Satori. I follow them on Instagram too. Some sticks. Oh yeah, what's the name of this girl from Sleep Fighter? Her cosplay was really good too. She was doing check-in for a while. And Tifa and I don't know that one. Sakura. I didn't see these. Cap's decent. Minecraft dude. Chun. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Some Strive thing maybe. What's her name? I played her for a day when she came out on Street Fighter, and that's it. I don't remember. Sure, you can.
I hate stoners.
I don't know a bunch of these.
I love
Waitress.
chessmen.
Her name is Eris. Okay. More waiters and waitresses. I don't know who they're supposed to be. Faust, Nago, or Yuki. I don't know that one. Oh, that's the guy, the NPC from Street Fighter. That's funny. They're Guilty Gear. The waiters and waitresses. Oh, that's Robo-Kai. Okay. And that's Dizzy. I didn't piece it together. Elfelt and, but why are they waitresses? John Street Fighter? Is that the name of the character? That's funny. I don't know that one. Okay. Cool. Nice parade. These are the same people again. Cool. Oh, they added a Terry? No. Who's that? That's somebody from Fatal Fury. I don't remember. Business Spider-Man. Cat with the red suit. Blue Mary, thank you. Oh, there we go. Nice photo. Who else is in there? I don't remember. This is only day one. There were some more cosplays like the next day. I don't recognize anybody else. Kagatakoi. Oh, there's a I don't remember. Oh yeah, I'm running the soundtrack for fun. Is this all sound effects? It is. Oh shit, I've been streaming for almost an hour already. All right, I guess I need another soundtrack. Do this, I guess. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is just day one, I suppose. Let's keep going. Nice. I thought Guile was pretty good. The hair always makes me laugh. There's an Alex. I don't get the restaurant spin, but that's still cool. Who's this supposed to be with white hair? I don't know. Oh shit. Alisa. And a Brian. I guess one of the players was Honda 90 Civic 92 Honda Civic. I used to have one of those. What white hair? Hold on. This black dude with the white mohawk. I don't know who that is. This guy right here. I don't know who that is. My 92 Honda Civic was kind of nice, but somebody didn't take care of it before me, so I think that engine crapped out. Pretty sad about it. What is this? Avatar? I think Rich said he watched a bunch of Avatar, really enjoyed it. Rich said he might be picking that up. Bowman, I'll take your word for it. I do like the whole wrestling ring for the main games. I think that's a good shtick. For sure. Sonic Fox won a whole bunch, apparently, like usual. These guys were kind of funny. These guys are the ones who do the Street Fighter impressions. Hold on. Bowman. Project. Justice. Oh yeah, maybe. Except his suit was like black and white. This default color is blue. Maybe. These guys were walking around taking pictures of people too, like on day 2. Oh yeah, he did a fatality, so he like hit him a whole bunch of times, and then he put this thing in his mouth, and then he sprayed out a bunch of whatever you call, not confetti, ribbons. I don't know what this is. Some kind of get together. for an award ceremony of some kind. Presented to Daniel Rokaku for your unending dedication to the self-lord FTC. None of this is possible without you. August 14th. Slow Flow Dojo. Cool. Let's day one from this day. This is whose photography is this? This is like hello, it's Lee, I think is their name. Their handle. All right, what do we got? I'm not trying to flip through all the commentary and crowd photos. Oh yeah, this was one of Peter's coworkers. This guy's pretty funny. He said one full sentence in Spanish, and I knew every single word he said because he looked at some other dudes who were walking into the hotel room when they were packing up, and he asked them in Spanish. He was like, "You guys want to help us with these fucking machines?" It's just funny. This guy was funny. He's one of Peter's coworkers, or co-volunteers or whatever. They were packing up the arcade machines, and Peter was trying to get us to help, but we were trying to get the hell out of there and eat. More Artist Alley stuff. I didn't take a look. I didn't take too close of a look at all the vendors because I'm not trying to spend more money than I have, but I kind of already did anyway. Commentators, Peter's friend. I don't recognize any of these guys. Alex. So dude with his belly hanging out. I like the belts as trophies though. I think that's fun. I'm calling a friend for that character. Okay. Thanks. I don't know these characters. That's fucking Soul Bad Guy though. That's cool. I don't know Hair Lady, and I don't know Red Chun-Li. Whoever she's supposed to be. Dang, she's cute though. Holy moly. Oh wait, is she from Tuxco? Is this the Tuxco lady? Seth from SNK. All right, hold on. Let me look it up on my phone. Images. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. That seems more who it could be. I don't think I caught too much City of the Wolves this weekend. I don't know if it was a side tournament or just a main game I didn't notice. Community events. Here's another community shot with Jabali getting buried in the background. That's cool. Service dog. Oh shit, I lost my place. Right there. Cherry Janix. Street Fighter Casuals. I don't know what game this is. Oh, Mortal Kombat. I didn't watch too much Mortal Kombat this week either. Normally that's a game like I don't play it, but I'll watch other people playing it just because I don't follow everything and haven't been trying out, you know, all the special moves and fatalities and stuff. So I like to see them because they're new to me. I don't follow the trailers either too much. I don't know who this character is. Maybe she's some kind of bender, some kind of firebender. Lilith. Lilith? No, I don't remember. Nice Armika. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Is that that she might be from League 2? Maybe. Well, I thought she had purple hair. I don't remember. Jabali is going hella bald. He's gonna have to take some money from CEO and go fly out to wherever. Where do people go for their hair transplants? Pakistan? Somewhere. Soul Bad Guy. Who's this? Red chest. Hakan in a hoodie. I don't remember. The ogre was really good. The ogre might have been my favorite ogre cosplay. Nice hat too. That's pretty cool. Faust. Right. Oh, this Raiden had a spinning hat. Like the edge of the hat spins around and glows. That's pretty sick. Monster Hunter lady. I don't know where she's from. Cool. Yeah, I think ogre was my favorite out of these. Oh, I said Raiden. My bad. No, I meant to say Kung Lao. Yeah, the hat spins though. It's pretty sick. Spinning hat. Damn, she crocheted that cami costume? That's fucking sick. And the hat. She crocheted, and the gloves. Oh shit. She made all these? That's pretty good. Crochet cami costume, huh? That's pretty good. Hold on. I'll just keep going. Man. I think she crocheted her socks too. No, maybe not. I can't tell. Zoom back out. Anybody else back here? Who else do we got? Luke. I don't know. Chan. Who's this Viper with the gray hair? I don't remember. Not Sea Viper. Poison Finger Lady. I don't remember her name. Oh, Sin. Kai Kiski's son was there walking around with a big old flag. Armor King didn't get finalists. I was kind of sad about that. I saw them walking around today, that day. Ingrid, that's what her name is. Finally, there's been a couple of her. Marisa? Large man with a red headband. Is that supposed to be Ryu or Jin? I can't tell. I didn't realize that Cammy like crocheted this whole costume. That's pretty good. All right, nice photos. I don't know who this firebender lady is supposed to be. Nice belt. What is on this dude's shirt? Job application. Good Halloween costume. Bunch of entrants. Some guy named Zuko. Justin was getting mobbed constantly when he wasn't like competing on top 8s for like a bunch of side games. This shirt's kind of cool. Clayface Batman villains. Oh yeah, they had Toph give out the final belt for Avatar. I thought that was funny. Oh, that's it. All right, day 3. Yeah, I actually missed a lot of day 3 just because we went to go see Rich's parents, so that took like 5 or 6 hours out of the day. I don't know. Nice day though. I wish it didn't take us so long to get into the parking lot because no one was working when we got there. Nice Doom hoodie. And the king with the Corona shirt. All right, that's good. I need me one of those. Magneto was pretty good. Oh yeah, King Ray Jr. is a full-grown man now. Feels old, man. Pakistan guy got Tekken 8, I think. Beat Joke. That's the Jack player. I actually caught that a bit. I think on mobile. Caught that match. Good match. I don't know what game this is for. It doesn't say on the belt. Oh, it's got a Mortal Kombat logo. I guess it must be Mortal Kombat. That's probably Wave Chen in that costume, isn't it? Walking around with the Jeff costume. They did head-to-head for... What game is that? Blast City? Oh, it must be Third Strike. He wheeled the cabs up on the stage. That's funny. Skullgirls and Third Strike next to each other. The Makoto sign was pretty good. What games are these? Ads. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Justin Wong flew this guy out for Third Strike and he won. That's pretty good. I guess this photographer didn't get any pictures of Soul Calibur 6 top 8. I don't know if we had a photographer there for that. Because I've been looking at the other people that have posted their galleries from that were working the event. Oh yeah, they got up on a ladder for this. Tominaga, the Makoto God. I didn't know about them till this weekend. Hold on, let's see if we can find me in this picture. So I was there because I couldn't figure out where Rich went. I think I was next to the table. Here's the table. Oh yeah, there's me. Look, there's me right there. There's me right there.
Fuck you!
What up, Peter? I'm almost done. You're too late. I'm right there. Is that the last photo? No, it's not. Hold on. How far did I make it? Where did it go? Oh, right there. Yeah, right there. Right. Where's the table? I'm right there. Haha. Where the Polaroid I thought Rich has all three of them. One of them I didn't get a photo of. I just had them up. I had them up earlier. You'll have to watch the VOD. They came out good though. I don't have the one where you blinded me in front of the Marvel 2 cab. But I like this shot. There's Bailey with blood red eyes. I guess he must have been tired already. Murderface took Sleep Fighter. I'm gonna report the VOD. You better not. A Sleep Fighter was fun to watch, even though I haven't been playing. Who's coming out this season? Tifa, and then 3 new people. Maybe I can lab some tomorrow. Today I tried to repair I have like motorized blinds up here above my loft. So I borrowed my friend's ladder yesterday and I tried to, I replaced the batteries and that wasn't it. So I got to like special order a fucking motor for this thing. And it's going to be a pain in the ass and it's going to be a bunch of money. I'm not sure if it's worth it. So for now I just close my blinds because they've been open for ages. And they're like bleaching all my books are getting bleached by the sun, so I finally closed them. But this ladder's like still in the middle of my apartment and it's gonna be that way for a minute. So I get the stupid motor in. I guess I'm gonna order it tomorrow. That's not something I really feel like putting off. I'd rather repair my stupid blinds and then give my friend his ladder back, hopefully. Oh yeah, they were selling these like CEO light up chains. Don't fall. It took me all day today because I got a bum wrist still. So yeah, it took me all day because I went up and down the ladder like a million times to mess with my stupid blinds, and they're still not clean. I might clean it in parts just because it's a lot of effort, and it sucks because it's hot because it's up by the top of my unit. Hire Diego? I would if they lived over here. I think those are all the pictures I care about. I guess that's it. Nice shot. Nice shot. It was nice to watch him play Sleep Fighter, even though he's just playing JP, and JP seems kind of lame. But he knows how to play him pretty well, so. Bunch of young kids playing Sleep Fighter and winning. All right, that's it. We played one of these indie games for a while. I was gonna try to pull it up for you guys, but it's not here on this page. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Scramble Heart City. Rich and I played this for a while. Give me the website. Playtest in the browser. Yeah, you can play this on a web browser, I guess, and it actually ran okay. Rich and I played this for a while. I'm looking forward to the sprites being done because a bunch of them were not finished, but the animation and the inputs felt really smooth for an indie fighting game. I can just play this like this. Web GPU not found. Not supported by all web browsers. Try the latest version of Chrome or Edge. Oh, I have to do graphics acceleration. All right, I'll do that. We'll try it next time. Let me write the name of the game down. Scramble Heart City. This game was okay. Ow. Oh, nice mug. Wild Bills. Bring it with you to the next event and get it filled up. All right. I guess that's it. Is there anything else I feel like covering? Not really. CEO was nice. It was probably, I haven't figured out the finances yet, so I could tell Rich to give me some money. But I don't think it was too expensive. Paid for like, I think I'd had to do like 6 or 8 gas fill ups, and then parking plus the entrance was like 300, probably 18, 36, 42, like $200 for parking and for registration. And then I don't know what I spent on food and whatever else, but all in all, I don't think it was too bad. I had to repair my car before we left, so that's probably more expensive than the actual trip itself. I had to get new tires and brakes. I don't know. Yeah, I like the arcade. I tried to compete. I wish I had practiced a little more Soul Calibur, but the game's kind of not that active anymore, so it's hard to get matches in with people who know how to play well. Artist Alley was cool. I guess that's all I got. I'm gonna boot up some Star Wars, I guess. There's nothing else. You guys don't have any questions for me about the trip, I suppose? Probably not. Yeah, that's it. Hold on, where's my capture? Or hold up, but Peter, I can just pull up the. I can pull up the photos. Give me a sec. Desktop. This one. Photos. Let's see. This one and this one. Okay. What up, Patch? Thanks for the raid. I'm wrapping up my CEO recap. If you have any questions you want me to answer before I switch over to actual game. Not that one. This one. This is me and Rich and Peter. I regret shaving. I trimmed my beard, and it looks like in this photo, especially because the flash was right in my face, I look real fat. I look like I got like 10 chins. The Toki DDR machine, yeah, I love that. The host, the raid alert. Raw in the action, yeah. And then that's me and Rich. This is a good photo. My mom likes this photo, Peter. My mom said this was a good photo, so thanks. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for the host, Patch. How was your stream? Take a break if you need it, please. Hold on. Where are you playing? Shit. There you go. Mortal Shell 2. I played the demo. I really liked it. I hope you're enjoying. I think this was the BIS 2. My only question, did you prefer CEO or Combo Breaker? That's a tough question. That's a tough question. So I drove to both. The closest pet-friendly hotel for DeVito from Combo Breaker was 15 minutes. And the closest hotel to CEO for the closest lizard-friendly hotel to CEO was only 5 minutes. So it was nice. But also, Combo Breaker didn't charge me to park. CEO did charge me to park. So I had to like pay $18 every time I went over there. A stream is cool. I meant to play Mortal Shell, but someone sent me their movie list and we spent like 4 hours critiquing their movie taste. All right, that's sick. I like it. What was their #1 movie? Peter says CEO is better than Combo Breaker. I think I'm leaning towards Combo Breaker a little bit, but I like the arcade setup more for CEO. But as far as like weather and environment and hotel situation for me specifically, Combo Breaker was better. The hotel I got for CEO was extremely bad, and it was the only thing close by that I called as many hotels as I could that accepted pets, and it was the only place that said lizards were cool. But this hotel that I got was extremely terrible. I have roach traps all over my apartment right now because I hope I didn't bring any home with me because there were a bunch in the fucking hotel room. Kung Fu Hustle, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I like those. I wouldn't put them as my top, but I like both of those. I think the arcade setup was better for CEO, which is important to me because I'm not really a competitor most of the time. I like to compete in Soul Calibur, but I know I'm not like a top player or anything like that. Star Wars prequels rating 6 to 7. OG's getting 4 or 5. All right, yeah, I wouldn't even like bother looking at their list then. Fun as a horror guy talking a little shit. All right, cool. I like it. I don't know what I would put as my number one movie. You'd probably have to let me do like top 5 for different genres, because then maybe I could do that. I don't think I have like a top movie. COVID test joke, haha. CEO's a change for me compared to Combo Breaker. There's food options. The main ballroom has carpet for my feet. I had a private bathroom for staff. That's nice. So Combo Breaker didn't have that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think as an attendee, I'd still pick Combo Breaker. And I think the drive is shorter. I think it's a shorter drive from here to Chicago than it is from here to Florida. I thought Florida wasn't going to be as bad because it's seriously just going down 95. It's a easy drive. It's also kind of boring though because you're just on the highway and it's a straight shot the whole time. So Combo Breaker had a concrete floor. I don't remember that. My feet don't hurt. I guess that's a plus. I didn't think about that. I'm waiting for the same 3 stalls to take a shit at Combo Breaker. Oh, sorry. Drive to Combo Breakers make it boring. I did it solo my first year and it was brutal. So I've done 3 I've done 3 road trips. I've done from here to CEO with Rich splitting the driving. So that wasn't too bad. We probably should have taken turns. I mostly did like the first big portion of the day and then I gave him the wheel after I started to get tired. But probably should have just like taken turns or something. I don't know. I like driving most of the time. Also last year, me and him did Combo Breaker with DeVito in the back and we stayed like 15 minutes away from the venue. That drive wasn't too bad. It was like 12 with brakes. 12 and a half maybe. If I could fly, I would. I can't fly with DeVito, unfortunately. And I can't really get him a babysitter either. So either he and I both come or we don't. Need a Combo Breaker versus CEO. Well, Combo Breaker's got pizza. Okay, so CEO had like nice food options. They were pricey, but they weren't like exorbitantly pricey like Vegas would be. So the food options for CEO were probably better. Combo Breaker, you have to leave and go somewhere else to get food, which was fine. Like I like deep dish pizza. I'll go for deep dish pizza wherever, but CEO, you could get stuff in the venue that wasn't super bad. Yeah, because I don't think Combo Breaker had like restaurants and stuff. You had to like go walk outside and go to like, I don't know, whatever else was in the area, I guess. But as far as like Florida food versus Chicago food, maybe I'd go with Chicago just because the beef sandwiches are pretty good too up there. First year I went and did like 15 hours straight solo and it was a drag. Yeah. So I've done 3 road trips. I did Florida and then I did Combo Breaker. And then the year before that I've got family in Minnesota. So I drove to Minnesota and then I drove down to Vegas. And then I came back after Evo. I came back to Minnesota and I came back to Maryland. So it was like two full weeks of travel in a car. I don't think I could do that again. I'd have to take like a full month off and just do like 8-hour days and stop more. or just fly. Or just fly like a normal person. DoorDashing Korean fried chicken to the hotel lobby at like 11 p.m. was sick during combo breaker. I mean, I guess you could probably do that in Florida. It's Orlando, so it's near all the resorts, and they have like all kinds of food options specifically for people visiting for the resorts, like Universal and Disney World are both nearby. So there's a lot of food options. Rich and I went out to some like mildly healthy bar with like seafood options and like semi fancy meals, and it was good. It was good food. I didn't have to save someone dying at CEO compared to combo breaker. What'd you have to do at combo breaker? That's funny. All right, I'm booting up Star Wars. I don't think there's any other pictures I feel like going through. Let me close this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This guy stinks. Anyway, yeah, I had a good time. I'd do it again. I'm not a fan of Florida weather. It's pretty horrible. I think I might be good on FTC events for a little while. Maybe, you know, hopefully not anytime soon, but after DeVito dies, it'll be easier for me to travel. So I don't know how many more road trips I got in me, because it's definitely a pain. But I don't know. He seems good. You asked earlier, Peter. I'm sorry I didn't answer. DeVito's good. He my car shakes a lot when I drive, so I felt bad because I forgot to insulate the bottom of his carrier on the way down, and he like shit himself 3 times on the way down there. So on the way back up, I like lined my car seat with like sweatpants and sleeping pants, so he didn't shake the whole time when he was in the car. But he's good. Like, he got some stimulation. He's been more active today and yesterday. I ordered him some food today. All of his crickets died. I don't know how to keep those things alive in the car. I'm 0 for 2 as far as keeping a container of crickets all the way alive for a few days. But he's not hungry. He ate food, so I'm not worried. But I probably got to go to PetSmart tomorrow and get some crickets until his actual food comes in the mail. What's the name of the Star Wars game? Anyway, I'd give CEO 9 out of 10. Nice event to go to. I'd go again. Dude was dying from too much weed and drinking on the main combo breaker stair lobby. That's kind of funny. I think if I do another fighting game event, I might look at something closer like New York. Where are you at, Patch? I forget. Are you north of me? You in Pittsburgh? Are you and Shaggy like in the same city? I don't remember. I'm in Maryland. I'm between Baltimore and DC. So I am like extremely close to airports. So it would definitely be more convenient for me to fly, but I'm not allowed on planes with Lizard. So a little south of Philly. What about like Beast in the East? That's supposed to be good. I don't know if you're into rhythm games. They seem to be half rhythm, half fighting game, but that's supposed to be decent too. And there's a bunch of Soul Calibur, so I care about that. Snooze. 4 minutes apart. That's cool. What's the name of this game? I forget. Hold on.